one's for Tammy. Evidently, you feel that you can bring something to the commission board that is not there now from your personal experience. Could you just give us 1, 2, 3 things that you would bring to the board that is lacking now?
Yes, Ms. Kate, I think I can. One thing that I think that I can bring to the board is that if you look at my resume, and I've got copies of it in the back for everyone, is that I have over 20 years of experience in communication, leadership, management, facilitation, and mediation. And I've done a lot of working with groups and boards, different organizations, and trying to bring them together to make them more cohesive so that they have a more team-oriented environment. I think that some of us have been concerned about the direction that we've seen the board go in at times, some of the infighting that we've seen, and really, at the end of the day, that's not productive for them, and it's not productive for the citizens of Oconee County. So what I would like to do is to be able to use the skills that I have to be on the commission to see if I can make it a more team-oriented environment so that we can be pro-Oconee, so that we can get things done at the end of the day. I also think that my experience in working with both the Athens Chamber and the Oconee Chamber, I have been exposed to economic development, smart growth, positive growth. I've seen it in these areas. I've seen it regionally. With Leadership Georgia, which I'm a graduate of, we traveled around the state, and we've seen how small communities just like ours, the challenges that they've had, the successes that they've had. And I think that I can take some of the networks and the contacts that I have from around the region, and I could use that also to help bring some different examples, some new ideas, and some new energy to Oconee County. And last but not least, I'm a hard worker. I'm going to be visible. Like I just told the Watkinsville City Council, I will not give anyone in this room the opportunity to say, well, I wonder if T.D. Gunn's going to show up at this event. When you see me coming, you'll say, oh my goodness, here she comes again.
Thank you. Just a couple of things. Being a commissioner is totally different than running a business or even working for the university like I do. Over the last 10 years, just to tell you a little bit, I've completed all of my training, went on to complete my advanced training. There's a lot of talk about teamwork and facilitating. And this board, I want you to know, worked very hard to become a team because that is the best for Oconee County. We disagree, but we respect each other. That's one thing you'll never see us interfighting in a meeting. We take great pride in that. And of course, the transition that happened at the end of last year with the chairman and the structure and the power, we worked for years with facilitators from UGA to try to come to a better system for us, for you, and for the chairman as far as transparency for government. And we came to the final thing. We went public. We were very transparent in what we were trying to do, and we arrived at the solution we did. The chairman didn't agree with it, but the 4 commissioners were happy, and I feel like I'm pleased with what we did. The other thing, as far as being visible and accountable, I've given out my personal cell phone several times a meeting, and any literature you pick up from me has my personal cell phone on it. If I'm unable to answer it, I get back with you within the day. So, I want you to know that I am out there. I do give you a way to contact me. I did have surgery in December, so I was out of some of the meetings. I'm 110%. I had a disc replaced in my neck. Health issues come up. I did not stop working. I met with department heads and staff at my house. They were gracious enough to come to my house and talk to me about issues, and I was never a phone call away. So I appreciate you listening.
I think we do have a good teamwork situation going on. There was some changes made back on August 4th of last year that allowed for information to flow more freely. You have much more involved board of commissioners now than you ever had. And noted by the town hall meeting, we're having the whole budget process that took place over the last 2 years. It's just been a totally different atmosphere.